Chapter 11. The states of the ego and patience. Know, O seeker, that the beginning of the path is patience and its end is gratitude. It begins with hardship and ends with happiness. Its beginning is tiring and burdensome, and its end is opening, unveiling, and arrival to the final goal, which is gnosis of Allah, union and intimacy with Him, standing in His noble presence with the angels before Him. One who establishes all of his affairs on beautiful patience, he will receive every good and attain every goal and desire. Know that the soul at the first stage is commanding, Ammarah. It will command you to bad deeds and prevent you from doing good. If a person strives with it and is patient in opposing its desires, then it becomes reproachful, lawwamah. On this stage it changes. At times it will be tranquil, mutma'innah, and at times it will be commanding, ammarah. It changes from one state to another. If he guides it gently with the reins of hope in Allah, then it will be tranquil, mutma'innah, and it will command it to good. It will remain in peace and pleasure at this stage, and it will refrain from evil and flee from it. The person upon the tranquil soul is amazed at those who turn away from obedience, for it contains delight, comfort, and pleasure, and at their disobedience, following their desires despite the grief, isolation, and bitterness it contains. He thinks that their experience of the two states resembles his, but then he realizes that in the past he found it pleasurable to follow his desires, and he found it difficult to be obedient, and he is aware that he only attained his state through striving hard and with a lot of help from Allah. You must know that patience in refraining from disobedience, following desires, and maintaining obedience will grant you every good, and by it you will attain every noble rank and sublime state. And why not, when the glorified and exalted has said, O you who believe, endure, persevere, and be attentive, and fear Allah, perhaps you may succeed. And the word of your Lord was fulfilled upon the children of Israel because of their endurance. And we appointed from among them leaders who guided by our command when they had patience and were certain of our signs. And the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the least of what you have been granted is certainty and patience. Anyone who receives a share of it is not worried by what he misses of night prayer and fasting throughout the day.